it's Tyler with StyleWithPassion.com, and today I'm with Natalia, and we're going to show you kind of a sexy Victoria's Secret kind of hair, how to achieve that. So what I did first off is I kind of just wet down Natalia's hair, put a little water in it, I went through with mousse. I love using a mousse. It's really light and it gives enough hold and allows a lot of bounce in the hair. So what we're going to do is, first going to start, we're using about a 1-inch curling iron, big barreled curling iron. So you just want to do a quick blow dry, use a paddle brush, just put some mousse in it to give the hair something to hold on to. And we're taking pretty large sections, as you can see. And I like to use the iron first. Don't clamp down all the way, just lightly clamp down a little bit and run it over the top of the hair. This is going to add a little bit of heat and it's going to bring up a little bit of shine. Then you're going to want to just roll that down. And we want to get the ends all the way in, rolling it down. And you don't need to let it sit there that long. Just with a little bit of mousse, the hair is going to take really quick to curl. And just pinning that in. The other thing is you don't have to try to take perfect sections. It really doesn't matter at this point. We're just trying to add some body, and that's what this does with the big curling iron and the big barrel iron. So we're going to go across the top and then we'll go down the side, and we're just going to take like 2 sections on the side. So there's going to be 2, a couple on the top, a couple on the sides. And then we'll just do about 4 large ones in the back. So running the iron down a little bit, bringing up a lot of the luster in the hair and the shine. Get your ends all the way in and then wrap it down. The other thing is, for me, unless you have really fine hair, I don't suggest taking hairspray and spritzing each section. If you get enough product mousse in there or a volumizing spray, it'll be enough for you to hold. So don't use your hairspray. I know a lot of people out there like to take hairspray and spritz each section and then curl it down, but for me, I don't really like doing that. But if you have really fine hair, you could do that, but in most cases you don't need to. Back, we're just going to divide this, and I like to call it my little old lady brush. I love to get used. I'll divide it into 2 sections, and we'll just take about 3 curls down the back in fairly large sections. Alright, so you can see we finished curling the hair. So we'd have 2 big curls on either side, and we just did 3 on either side. We'd split the back into 2 sections to make it easier. It doesn't have to be perfect. The section doesn't have to be perfect. Once this is cooled down a little bit, you can do your makeup, let it cool down, and you can just pull it out. You can use hot rollers if you wanted to use them, but I suggest taking big sections and using just the larger size hot roller. So you're just pulling the clips out of this. And then you can see it's kind of just really loopy. I love just running my fingers through this hair. Also investing in a Mason Pearson brush. I love using those, it's really great. So you can see how quickly she's got all this bounce. Alright, so the next step is I don't like hair too perfect for me, and so it's like we've created a lot of volume. So I'm just going back in and I'm just using the iron and just wrapping it around and just kind of changing the curls so they're all not the same. And then sometimes I'll go just on the ends, just smooth out the ends just a little bit, because sometimes they tend to get a little bit curly. And we wanted to keep it a little bit more modern and a little sexier. So that's a great way and a great tip how to break up that kind of hot roller feel. You're just wrapping the hair around just random pieces and just leaving it for a second really quickly. And just taking it really loosely. You don't want to clamp down too tight. Just pulling out a little bit of that curl on the end. You all know what I'm talking about when the ends get really super curly and you hate that. It's a little pageanty. Alright, and then I love to finish it up with kind of just a styling cream I'm using from Fido. It's a really beautiful little cream called Brilliantine. Just rub it through your hands. You kind of just want to lightly rake it through your hair. I see a lot of people do this. They take the product in their hand and they like smash it right on top of their head. You're not going to want to do that. You just kind of lightly rake it through, especially through the ends. And then once you've gotten a little bit of the product off your hands, then you can go back through.
Check everything except the control, because now you have the control. Dance Central, online connected for Xbox 360.
There you go. You've got a quick, easy, very sexy Victoria's Secret type hair. Great for an evening out in the town. This is Tyler with StyleWithPassion.com. Style with passion.